Good morning, Robert. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another week of school. We only have one more week till we can see each other again. I'm very excited about that. I think you got to spend some time outside this weekend. I think I maybe saw some pictures of that or heard about it. I hope that you guys are all staying super healthy, and I hope that things are going good at home. I definitely miss seeing you, buddy, so I'm excited that I'll be able to see you again next week. But for right now, let's get started with that Go Noodle Flow, pal. Here we go.
Melting, melting, melting. We all have those moments when we freeze. We can't move. We can't think. But with practice, we can get good at melting that frozen feeling. Let's freeze up and then melt. Stand up in a spot with a little space around you. Cross your arms and hold your shoulders with your hands. Carefully tuck your chin down and in. Tighten as many muscles in your body as you can. Let your body be frozen, like an ice statue. Feet tight, legs tense, belly tight, shoulders up. Now, even make a frozen face. Close your eyes, your mouth, your jaw, tight. Feeling frozen? Really still? Now, little by little, begin to melt. Let your chin stay low as your face softens and melts. Your jaw opens slightly, your eyes blink open, just a little. Your mouth and cheeks melt and feel soft. You're melting. Let your shoulders melt and go down. Hands let go. Arms glide down to your sides, melting. Let your legs melt too. Soften and bend. Melt. Try to melt all the way to the floor. Down, down, down. Let yourself be a blob, a puddle on the floor. Melted all the way to soft. Exhale long. Once frozen and tight, and now melted, a little more at ease. Let's do it again. This time, choose your own frozen statue. Be creative. Freeze your arms. Freeze your legs. Freeze your face. Make a funny face if you'd like. Freeze there. Tighten. Freeze, freeze, freeze. You're frozen. Close your eyes or keep them open. Stay frozen for just one more moment. Ready to melt? One icy part of you at a time begins to melt. Face, eyes, jaw, head, chin goes down, shoulders drop, fingers soften and droop, hands too, arms float down. You are melting. Let your legs allow you to melt down to the floor. Melt, 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 droop, settle, and rest. Melt it. Try to feel at ease here. Soft. Check in on your body. Is any area still frozen? Notice that tightness. Melt it if you wish. Rest here. Breathe. Eyes are open or closed. Next time you feel frozen, in your mind or in your body, try to melt it away.
All right, buddy. I hope that after that Go Noodle Flow, we've got our hands ready to do our switch work. We can use our fingers and stretch our arms out as far as we need to activate our switch to play our song. I hope that you're feeling all melty and ready to work. Speaking of work, let's get started with some numbers, buddy. We'll do counting first. All right. There is only one Robert Bursey, only one of you, sir. And you have one nose that smells, one mouth that smiles, and one heart that is our favorite. It's the most unique heart we know, the number 1. 1. When we draw the number 1, we go straight down, one line straight down. The number 2, Robert, you have 2 eyes that help you see the world around you. You have 2 ears that help you hear those songs and that clapping that you love. And you have 2 lungs that help you breathe. The number 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. See how that works? When we draw our number 2, we do 1 half circle going up, a diagonal straight down, and then 1 line across for our number 2. Next up is our number 3, and this is the silly slide, the one that makes me giggle now because there's aliens on this page. But now after what Mom told me, there should probably be a Robert Bursey on this page too, because aliens have silly numbers of things. 3 arms, 1 eye, 3 legs, 3 ears, 3 teeth, lots of silly stuff. 1, 2, and 3. The number 3. 1, 2, 3. When we draw our number 3, buddy, it's going to be 2 half circles. 1 and 2. The number 3. Next up is our counting one, the number 4. When I take my 1, 2 hands and below my 3, 4 feet, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The number 4. So I slide these over. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. The number 4. Pretty cool, right? When we draw our number 4, it's all lines. So 1 little line down, 1 across, and then 1 big line down for the number 4. And our last one is the number 5. It's our high 5 slide, the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give your mom a high 5. Move our counters over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give mom another high 5. And then when we draw it, we do 1 line across the top, 1 down, and 1 around, and give another high 5. Make sure that you take some time either now by pausing this video or at the end to practice drawing all those numbers on your STAR app. I want you to use the directions that I gave on how to draw each number and practice that on your STAR app so that you can hear that twinkling noise that the STAR app makes. We're going to jump right in, no break, to our letters. Here you go, bud. Spell our favorite name for Robert Bursey. Oh, it's loading, it looks like. What the heck? There we go. All righty. Our first letter in your name is the R. It makes the ruh sound that we hear in Robert. When we draw our R, we do 1 line going down, 1 half circle at the top, and then a diagonal line down. That's the ruh sound, the R for Robert. The next one is our O. The O makes the ah sound that we hear in Albert. Albert. It's the O. The O sound that we hear. It's actually for Albert. And it goes around in a circle and around in a circle. The next one is the b sound. I know you and mommy do for the b sound that we hear in Bert. And when we draw our B, it's 1 straight line down, 1 circle, and another circle to make a B. Next one is our twofer. The E and the R we know go together to make the sound that we hear in Rob, ert. Rob, ert. So our E and our R get pushed together. So for our E, we do 1 straight line down and then 3 little guys across. And then our R is just like at the beginning, buddy. 1 straight line down, 1 curve, and then a diagonal down. And the last one is the T, the t sound in Robert, the T sound. And all we do is do 1 straight line across and one straight line down. and that spells Robert T. R-O-B-E-R-T, R-O-B-E-R-T, R-O-B-E-R-T. That spells our best guy's name, Robert. So make sure now that you either take time by pausing the video right now and working on your STAR app to draw those letters just like you did the numbers, or make sure you do it at the end. Let's jump into our song, and remember, just like last week, we are on a new kind of lesson. So we're gonna listen to our transportation song. Here we go. Share my screen so you can see it. All right, buddy. Kind of a silly ending to that song, but fitting because today's mode of transportation is actually a rocket ship. So we're going to listen to a really quick space song, rocket song.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word
universe spins a galaxy. It's a spiral of stars called the Milky Way. And the bright stars shine all around, all around. and the bright stars shine all around. On the stars of that galaxy is our solar system, where 8 planets spin. The planets that spin in the solar system, in the galaxy, where the bright stars shine all around, where the bright stars shine all around. In the middle of the planets shines a burning sun. The sun's our own star, a bright blazing ball. The sun in the middle of the planets that spin in the solar system, in the galaxy, where the bright stars shine all around, where the bright stars shine all around. And around that sun orbits our blue earth, blue from the water that gives us life. The earth around the sun, and the sun in the middle of the planets that spin in the solar system, in the galaxy, where the bright stars shine all around, where the bright stars shine all around. And around that earth orbits a moon, turning every month, tugging at the tides. The moon around the earth, and the earth around the sun, and the sun in the middle of the planets that spin in the solar system, in the galaxy, where the bright stars shine all around, where the bright stars shine all around.
Look at all the stars! Asteroid belt! That looks like a shooting star! It must be a meteor! I think I can see Jupiter's moons! Wait, that's not a moon! It's a satellite! Is that a black hole? Whoa!
Down on the earth, we watch the sky, the twinkling stars wink down at us. The stars in our eyes, and the moon around the earth, and the earth around the sun, and the sun in the middle of the planets that spin in the solar system, in the galaxy, where the bright stars shine all around, where the bright stars shine all around.
Oh man, I really liked that new song. I thought that was really fun. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is read a story about space, and it's called Eric and the Red Planets. I think I can read this one to you too, which I know is always preferred. Let's see. Eric and the Red Planet, a space adventure with numbers. This is going to be very exciting because it's going to go along with your numbers all the way to 10. Eric was a very unusual bear. He was red and very, very clever, especially with numbers. He loves numbers as much as he loves money. So he put honey and numbers together, and you get Eric's dream breakfast, a bowl of honey number puffs. Every morning, Eric has a special way of adding up the breakfast cereal. But this morning, a card fell into his bowl. It said, "Congratulations, you're eating the millionth box of honey number puffs. Bring a friend to the Space Bar base to enjoy a day in a million." For the first time ever, Eric didn't add up his breakfast. He didn't even eat. Instead, he rushed to the phone, and 10 minutes later, he was scooting out of town with his best friend, Erica, the only bear he has ever met who loves numbers as much as he does. The space base was very exciting. Eric and Erica were given their very own spacesuits and shown around a very important bear. They saw 10 computers on mission control, 9 posters of different planets, 8 astronauts training, 7 busy robot bears, 6 saws in the rocket workshop, 5 bears painting rockets, 4 bears carrying clipboards, 3 boxes of space biscuits, 2 bears pushing scooters, and 1 huge tank of honey, the very best fuel for sending bear rockets into space. The next exciting part of Eric's prize was to visit the fastest rocket ever built. Its fuel tank had just been filled up with 10 huge jars of honey, ready to go to Mars. Eric couldn't resist pressing some numbers, the bright red flashing numbers, and just like a real astronaut, counting down to 1. They weren't allowed to go inside of the rocket, but they took lots of photos. He was very proud. When he got from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! And before Eric and Erica knew it had happened, the rocket shot off to Mars. Oh no, Eric! Wow, there's my house! Eric and Erica soon got the hang of floating around the cabin. Before long, they were hungry. Luckily, Erica found 10 huge jars of honey in the cupboard. Erica ate 2 whole jars, and Eric ate 3. Well, it's a long way to Mars. As soon as they landed on Mars, Eric and Erica climbed out of the rocket. They were the first bears ever to set foot on the red planet. It's not as red as I expected. Erica took lots more photos. Eric collected lots of rocks, but it's very cold and Earth sure looked a long way away. Suddenly, they felt very lonely. It was time to go home. They climbed back into the rocket. It was much warmer inside. 10 seconds to liftoff, said Eric. He counted down just as before, pressing each button in turn. Nothing happened. Eric couldn't understand what was wrong. He was sure he hadn't made a mistake with his counting. Suddenly, Erica grabbed his paw. Look, she gasped, the fuel tank, it's empty. We're stuck on Mars. Eric thought very hard. The rocket had used 10 jars of honey to fly to Mars, so it must need another 10 to fly home. The honey, he said as he ran to look in the cupboard. There were only 5 jars left. Well, it's no use getting us halfway home, said Erica. She licked her paw very thoughtfully. Then suddenly, Erica started jumping around the cabin. Eric, she shouted, the dust on our paws. It's sweet. There's honey on Mars. Eric looked at the rocks he collected. They were melting. He gave one of them a careful lick. It was honey. Luckily, there was a saw for emergency use. Eric and Erica climbed back outside. They sawed a hole through the frozen rock. There was warm, gooey honey underneath. Once the tank is full, let's fill up all 10 jars again. Then we can eat 6 on the way home. They filled up the 5 empty jars with honey. Now they had 10 full jars, enough to fill the tank right up. Everything was very sticky and Eric glowed very red. At last, they climbed back into the rocket. Eric took a deep breath and started counting down again. Phew! With a huge roar, the rocket shot back towards Earth. Eric and Erica floated happily around the cabin. Well, I'm glad we didn't end up stuck on Mars, said Erica. I know, said Eric, licking a sticky Martian rock. But imagine living on a planet made of honey. Erica smiled. Perhaps someone does, she said. The end. I like that story. I like all the counting and all the numbers. It's very good stuff. The last thing we're going to talk about is your craft for the day. There is a craft video, but I do just want to show you what the craft looks like and kind of walk you through it on here too. So we can see we are making this rocket ship today. In your envelope, you have the different cards to type out or to write out Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, to practice your name. Then you've got the flames at the bottom. There's also a triangle at the top. So it's easy peasy today. You can use paint to draw out your name. It'll be super easy. But like I said, if you look below and click on this craft how-to, that has a video showing you how to use all the materials. Hope you guys have a great day. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye, guys.